Guys, I got crazy news from here in China. The inside scoop from industry insiders. This is absolutely going to shock you up, guys. So, we know that NIO's orders have been exploding. Well, apparently, 2 weeks ago, 30% of the orders, the new orders that NIO got, came from Xiaomi. And last week, 40% of the new orders came from Xiaomi. And this is according to industry insiders. Now, what is going on? There's two big things that are happening that you must know about. The first one is, of course, the wait times. The wait times for Xiaomi has been very, very long, over half a year for most people to get their Xiaomi cars. And most of the people that are buying Xiaomi cars within the 200K to 300K price range, they don't have a second vehicle. This is their first car, and they can't afford to wait that long. They need a car now. So most of them are actually giving up their Xiaomi orders to go ahead and purchase a NIO. The second reason, all right, along with that, after the introduction of Xiaomi, people have gotten more interested in pure EVs. There's actually much more acceptance of pure EVs in general. And this is also apparent in yesterday's podcast. If you haven't watched that, Iran, which is the head of NIO PR, former head of NIO PR, sort of revealed that back then, a couple years ago, EV acceptance wasn't really that good. But now it has really changed. So there's a couple reasons behind that. But the general gist of it is people are looking at Xiaomi and they're looking at the competitors. And some of the competitors, namely NIO, all right? And what people have realized is that NIO's cars are very well designed and looks fantastic. And what's even more apparent is that with BaaS, battery rental, the price of the car is comparably the same as Xiaomi's car. And the BaaS policy right now is pretty much a no-brainer. So people are absolutely loving NIO and they're picking NIO. The customer base, the main customer base is both of them, Xiaomi and NIO, are people within ages of 25 to 30, around that, and they're trying to get a BBA car. And what's really interesting is the fact that Xiaomi appearing in some of the NIO videos, that's really helped people to see NIO and compare the two. And because these customers, their budgets may not be that high, so they really need an attractive financing policy. So financing the car plus BaaS for NIOs have become a very, very hot choice for these people. But more importantly, design. People like the Xiaomi car because of its design. And people look at the NIO ET5, and the NIO ET5 is also a very well-designed car, and NIO's design well-designed in general. But you may be asking, why are orders not flowing to Zeekr? Well, Zeekr, according to this market insider, is more for the 30 to 35 and plus aged males. So it's more appealing to this group of people, especially males. So when it comes to females, they really like the design of the ET5, NIO's, or Xiaomi's cars much more than Zeekr. So you combine all these factors together, the long wait time for the Xiaomi car, and then customers, they take a look and see approach. All right, since I'm going to wait, why don't I check out the competitors? And the first competitor that they see, NIO, with fantastic design, good specs, similar pricing, and also has the infrastructure. And this is one of the key points, the infrastructure to really make everything worry-free. That's when they start discovering battery swap. These folks realize that the ET5, similar to the Xiaomi SU7, can do battery swap, has the ultimate convenience. And then if I choose battery rental, I can get 60 free swap vouchers if I go for the 75 kilowatt hour battery pack, or 100 free swap vouchers if I go for the 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, completely solving their range anxiety. And also the amount of infrastructure is also very, very important. All these factors combined together, you're seeing why the ET5 is in hot demand. It is completely out of inventory cars, and even inventory cars, you gotta wait 3 to 4 weeks. This is all because of the Xiaomi SU7. The other key point is branding power. Yesterday, head of NIO PR on our podcast said that what NIO has really done well quite recently is branding power. They've got branding power. And one can argue that NIO's brand status is higher than that of Xiaomi, even though Xiaomi could arguably be called a bigger company with more global reach. NIO's branding power, luxuriousness, is one notch above Xiaomi. And after Li Auto's mega disaster, Li Auto and the industry has really realized that if you want to sell expensive EVs and sell it well, you really need to have the infrastructure to back it up. You have to have your own infrastructure. You can't really depend on others. So this is also another point that NIO really excels at with NIO Power, and customers are realizing the expansiveness of NIO's infrastructure, and that's another reason for them to choose NIO over something like a Xiaomi SU7 or even a hybrid car. So what this has all caused is that these impatient Xiaomi SU7 buyers have gotten very, very impatient, and the cake is being eaten up by NIO first. They come to NIO first, and NIO gets the majority of these orders, eat them up, and then the scraps are left to other EV companies like Zeekr, etc. In that sense, Xiaomi is losing massive amounts of orders to NIO, and every time Xiaomi's CEO appears alongside NIO's CEO, this is a huge boost to NIO's sales. People that have ordered Xiaomi cars are paying more attention to NIO, realizing that maybe NIO is the better choice. So 2 weeks ago, 30% of the orders were from Xiaomi, and according to this industry insider, NIO actually got more orders for their cars, locked in orders, than Li Auto. So it is very possible that this week or next week we see deliveries of this kick in, and we may see deliveries even higher than Li Auto. Imagine that, Li Auto with a gas tank, and NIO's orders surpassing that. That is going to be absolutely insane. And the percentage of orders from Xiaomi just continues to grow. People are just comparing these two, and it is becoming very apparent that NIO is the better choice. So we all actually need to thank Xiaomi CEO for opening the market up, getting people to pay attention to EVs, and by proxy pay attention to NIO, and hence by proxy realize how insanely good NIOs are, how well designed, and how convenient they are, and hence help boost NIO's sales. This has been hugely beneficial. The whole entire market opened up by Xiaomi's CEO and his public status. So infrastructure will continue to grow and play a huge part in people's decisions to buy an EV. Li Auto CEO said the failure of Mega is due to the lack of pure electric charging infrastructure, which one could say, well, this is why people choose NIO for pure electric. So we're going to see massive delivery numbers. Just hang in there. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.